Why is this game allowed to do this? Seriously? What the actual? Why can 500 spore mines just instantly materialize out of thin air 6 feet away from you? Okay. Holy cow. Okay, I imagine there's some exaggeration there. 500 spore mines is a lot. Now, the instantly materialize out of thin air, that has been a, subject people who hate spore mines really latch on to. I'm not fully convinced they just instantly materialize out of nowhere, but okay, let's see what they're talking about. All right, so we have a tactical with the Stalker. I really like that. I can see where the Stalker's headshots are very strong, and then the recon, you know. Oh, and then so that's a Lictor. Nice recon on the Lictor. Good parry. Oh my God! Wait. Where did those spore mines come from? Okay, counter. Oh, wait, that's crazy. Hold on. You see a little glow right here, so I do think they kind of spawned right there, right? That's rough. That's rough. That is super rough, man. Yeah, the spore mines are right there. Okay, but hold on. Okay, so we clearly, okay, well, I don't know about clearly because of the recon there. But there's the dust right there. So there's more than enough, like, visual cues that there's spore mines right there. Oh, okay. Yeah, they tried to get out. Ooh, good dodge. Oh, teammate went down. Who was that? Oh, that was a bulwark. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Nah, this is... Look, oh God, he's super dead. Yeah, that's a GG's. Dude, that's insane. I guess the heavy's still alive, but... Should this... I just think this is a case of bad luck. But, yeah, I got... Holy cow, man. I'm not surprised people hate spore mines as much as they do. Seeing clips like this, it's kind of insane. Yeah, they... Nah, okay, seriously, if you were focusing on parrying the Lictor, you could definitely miss those visual cues there. I do think this is a perfect case of bad luck, because not only that, okay, even when you recon, you kind of see it actually. Yeah, you see the spore mines right here, and if you're focused on the Lictor, you actually see, yeah, you see the spore mines. What's rough is your partner up, you know, they're all the way over here. And they end up surviving, by the way. Oh no, they're gone. Yeah, see, both your teammates were out of there. What happened to the bulwark? Yeah, there's the bulwark. Oh, bulwark goes for an attack. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll give a little bit of the blame here to the spore mines, but you guys could have survived this. I wonder what difficulty this is on. Is there any indicators? I'll check when the Lictor hits them. But, dude, yeah, honestly, this is a little bit of a bad RNG. But, for the most part, I don't think this was 100% the spore mine's fault. Holy cow. Let's see what people feel about this, but I'm gonna say that was, I'm not gonna say it was a skill issue. I'm gonna say that was bad luck, you know? A little bit of bad luck, and then one bad decision for sure. Or maybe, like, I don't know, it really doesn't help you out that your bulwark kind of just went in and swung a melee attack. Because he swings the melee attack and then, oh yeah, see, the spore mines just go right through it. Yeah, no, there's no reason to throw the melee there. You just pretty much dodge all the way back and shoot the spore mines, right? I don't know. That was a rough clip to see for sure. I'm not gonna say 500 spore mines just instantly materialize out of thin air, but it's kind of close. All right, either way, let's see how people feel about this. They were there, and when the all-specs scan went up, the squad pushed forward into the Lictor despite mines cresting the top of the ramp. Okay, yeah, but you do notice the heavy got out of there, right? So, and then they did kind of retreat, but then the bulwark went right back in with a melee attack. And then I genuinely think, you know, the OP, the original poster, I think when they were rolling backwards, they hit into like I don't know, some sort of pillar. I think they got caught. Squad didn't react to them until they started detonating, and at that point, they were panic rolling. One to get bombed by another while the Lictor mopped up. Yeah, that Lictor had an easy job there. Bad tactics all around. Yeah, they were essentially Russian. They were rushing through the level, I guess. I don't know. They didn't really seem like they were rushing too hard. But I feel like once you see the Lictor, you definitely just want to, you know, find an area where you can fight them without any, you know, distractions or any hazards like that for sure. Yeah, yeah, bad tactics for sure. But like, again, they only had so much time to truly react to that. Don't even need to aim at spores either. Just let loose. You'll hit one of them and eventually just explode a whole bunch. The Neo-Volkite pistol is so good for this. Does it feel bad to instantly lose to spores? Sure, but that's what lethal should punish anyway. Oh wait, hold on. Let's go back to the Neo-Volkite pistol for a second. Why is the Neo-Volkite pistols, it's like best used to tackle the weakest enemies in the game and also the strongest enemies. Anything in the middle ground, it's like, it's kind of like a gray area. Small missteps and not being 100% on top of your game. He didn't react correctly. His squad mates didn't react correctly. It's an awful situation to be in. I don't know. We gotta give a little bit of credit to that heavy he got out of there, and he's the slowest one there. One of the more crap scenarios the game put up, but it was something he and his teammates could react to, and they just began to panic roll, hoping not to explode. Yeah, I love how panic rolling's in this game. You definitely need to panic roll out of that situation, though. Like, I'm not saying you have to do it the entire time, but like they were in a tough spot. They have to literally roll out of it. So, like, yeah, irregardless, panic rolling is a part of the you know, the way you get out of the situation. Whether, you know, maybe 1 or 2 rolls and then shoot the you know, the mines, make them explode, get out of the way, give the Lictor some room to jump at you so you can correctly counter him. I feel like if he's too close to you, if you're too close to the Lictor in that situation, you're also too close to the mines. So you do kind of need to panic roll out of there. Just, you need to also take care of the spore mines first. Was a given outcome, especially when even one of them not rushing forward could have easily killed all the mines by himself just by spraying into the ground. Yeah. Basically, all you have to do is hit 1 spore mine and then all those spore mines are gone. Totally agree. That, I don't know. I think the Bulwark had a good shot to deal with that. But irregardless, if you miss the parry or the perfect dodge on that Lictor, I think, you know, they die anyway. So I don't know. But no, they're correct about this. Instead of rolling the entire time, you got to take out those spore mines. To be honest, I had plenty of moments of things popping in front of me, from spore mines to zoanthropes. There is not even a suspension of disbelief anymore. If the lethal, the game design is the game design is absolutely broken. It's lethal, man. What? In lethal, the game design is absolutely broken because things pop out of nowhere. Okay, we're gonna need some recordings, man. Like, this is like the perfect situation of things, you know, quote unquote, popping out of nowhere, where it's actually there, but you can't see it with the camera because there's the ramp going up. But it looks like someone has something to say about this comment. This is a good discussion. It's not broken in my opinion. Game is just hard and people die. It would not be called lethal if you were to never die if you're not careful, brother. It is supposed to be hard and crappy, and it requires your constant attention, and that is great. It's not like extremely hard, but it has extremely hard moments, you could say, and it requires you to stay focused. That's how I see this anyway. Probably not the same for everyone. I mean, yeah. Okay, apparently, so, dude, I'm gonna read these comments, but I'm really not convinced people are just popping out of nowhere as much as people are saying. They're saying the suspension is broken when enemies spawn in directly in front of you, like the pop out of thin air, not getting called in or summoned, just game loads them right in front of you. Cool, man. I'm not convinced this is happening as often as you say. I'm sorry, but I literally play the game also. I've never seen anything that deadly just pop out of nowhere, or pop out of nowhere. You do understand some enemies go through the ground and actually jump right in front of you, and that's by design. Like, no. I don't want to be that guy, but I don't think this is as, you know, as a thing that happens that often. I really don't think it is. Like, I don't think it's, you know, I really don't think things just pop out of nowhere. If that happens, okay, if that happens after thinking about it, it's probably your computer. It's not the game. I don't know. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Things just popping out of midair, or out of whatever, thin air, midair. Yeah, I don't know. When they describe it like this, I'm less convinced. I'm like, seriously not convinced enemies just, you know, appear out of nowhere. There was clearly the spore mines. They were there. It just, they had a bad camera angle. You're looking as a backseat driver. I'm going to assume he's on lethal, seeing as the lictor spawned there of all places. He's concentrating on the lictor. Then all of a sudden, he's beset by 1,000 greenies and pinned by the lictor. I just called them greenies. I don't know why. You can see them coming because you aren't playing. This is called the general's problem. Oh. The greens honestly shouldn't exist. Whoa. Okay, no? What? No, spore mines, again, spore mines would have been dealt with there if, the bulwark actually shot his gun instead of the melee attack. There were plays to be made there that definitely could have got them out alive, 100%. That being said, he's right about this whole, this so-called general's problem. To us, it seems a lot easier to get out of. And unfortunately for the OP, the original poster, unfortunately, he was put in a really, really bad situation. And yeah, obviously made maybe 1 or 2 plays that weren't great. I mean, he did miss a perfect dodge, but he's already trying to dodge out of the way of the spore mines, and then also gets caught on something obstructing him. So definitely a bad situation. Yeah, I don't know. That entire team played that situation poorly. This is called the general's problem. I do agree with this sentiment, though. The fact that, like, we see the spore mines, but they clearly didn't because they're focusing on the lictor. But, like, at the same time, they did kind of rush towards the lictor and then just immediately got overwhelmed. All because of the spore mines being outside of the view of where they were. Sheesh. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a good clip, to be honest, of, like, how you're losing your lethal runs because you're not being 100% careful. You're being 70% careful, and that'll get you killed on lethal. All it takes is like 1 or 2 mistakes, especially as a whole team. Yeah. You're gonna get taken out by the lictor alone there if you just can't, perfect dodge. Which they were showing they were able to take out that lictor alone. So I don't want to say the bulwark really is the problem there, but the bulwark kind of made that situation way worse. I know you were playing and chilling, but those difficulties will eat you if you don't take them too seriously. You misparried, ignore the spores, which should be #1 priority, even from the lictors. Killing spores damages the horde, so you would have an advantage. Oh, I didn't know that. What? Is that true? Killing spores damages the horde. You would have had the advantage. Is that true? Dude, seriously? Okay, well, hey, destroy the spores. If not, at least run and get to cover. Jumping randomly didn't help either. It's not the game, it's you. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely willing to say they made a mistake or two, but it's not like a personal problem. They're going to be able to clean up their mistakes next run. But yeah, it did seem to be a higher difficulty, and yeah, unfortunately, one mistake at that difficulty, that's what happens, for sure. You've really got to pay attention to what's going on. And it's rough too, because hold on, I don't think anyone mentioned the level there. The level there is supposed to obstruct your view, so I'm still 100% sure that the spore mines, their glow kind of strikes through the dust, so you can still see it at least a little bit. But yeah, that was mostly the fact that they were kind of on an incline, and then it's like the spores were just hiding behind a wall and then just like jumped out of the wall. Nah, that's rough. Nice knowledge drop though. I hate to be the skill issue guy, but you can see them coming over the hill for several seconds. Yeah, I mean, okay. You can see them, but that doesn't mean that's enough time for them to react. And if just one of you had paused to send even 1 round in that direction, they would have had all exploded and probably killed several enemies to boot. I agree with that, for sure. Yeah, we all seen that bulwark going for the melee, and yeah, that wasn't good. There was the melee attack that wasn't good, and then the rolling into the wall. Like, the rolling would have been fine if he didn't hit a wall. I guess that's why it's panic rolling, because they're not really paying attention to where they're going. Instead, nobody really did anything. You gotta look out for that green glow. I'll grant that there are times that these mines are not good, are not fair, I guess. But I'm not sure this was one of them. Not entirely. Yeah, fair enough. I want to see more of these spore mine clips, man. I do. I want to see, because I was talking a lot about enemies just popping out of nowhere. Let me know if this has happened to you, and if you have a clip and you know where I can like watch it, I would love to check it out or something. But you know, don't worry about that. Just I'll take what you guys say in the comments at face value. Let me know your experiences with, I guess, spore mines, but more importantly with enemies, you know, appearing out of thin air, something like that. You know, the spore mines we talked about, but I feel like this situation was a great time to break down exactly how spore mines are taking advantage, playing a little bit too fast, or maybe not paying attention completely. And then, yeah, there's a couple comments here talking about enemies appearing out of thin air. Like, come on, man. There are moments literally in the game where they do just spawn enemies out of thin air, but like it's expected, and it kind of like, you know, has an indicator. It gives you like a cue that they're about to do that, but it's normally Chaos Marines. It's not spore mines, so. Oh my god. Could you imagine a Carnifex that's appearing out of thin air in like a close hallway? Dude, oh my god. Now that's the clip I want to see, dude. I want to see that clip and then somehow them actually win, you know?